The World Bank recently came out with an interesting new report. The report has been largely ignored by the mainstream media, but its findings are amongst the most significant in India's modern history. The World Bank report said that India's population that lives in extreme poverty decreased from 22.5% in 2011 to just 10.2% in 2019. This is an astonishing achievement. The World Bank estimates that India pulled out nearly 15 crore people out of extreme poverty in just 8 years. Poverty in India reportedly declined by 3.2% in 2017-18, the fastest rate of decline over 2 decades. The paper points out that the decline is comparatively sharper in rural areas. Extreme poverty levels in rural areas fell by 14.7 percentage points in a decade compared to 7.9 percentage points in urban areas. Extreme poverty is defined by the number of people living on less than $2 a day, which is 145 Indian rupees. Earlier, a report by the International Monetary Fund titled Pandemic, Poverty and Inequality Evidence from India noted the low levels of extreme poverty in 2 consecutive years, including the pandemic year, can be considered the elimination of extreme poverty. There were schemes for eliminating poverty and increasing the living standards earlier too. What has changed then? One of the most significant reasons is delivery, last mile delivery. In the last 7 years, the Modi government has focused on the last mile delivery of schemes to empower people living on the margins. The Jan Dhan Aadhaar mobile trinity has revolutionized how welfare schemes are delivered. The number of people with bank accounts grew from 35.23% in 2011 to 80% by 2018. Aadhaar has given a unique identity to over 133 crore Indians. The number of smartphone users has risen from 18.9 crores in 2014 to 84.4 crore in 2021. Through the Jan Dhan Yojana, bank accounts were provided for the unbanked population. The government has been able to identify eligible beneficiaries through the Aadhaar, and Indians now receive updates and also spend their money digitally with increasing smartphone penetration. Former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi had famously said that how out of 1 rupee, only 15 paise reaches the people. However, through direct benefit transfer, subsidies, pensions, scholarship money are all directly being transferred to the bank accounts without the intervention of middlemen. And the government isn't just transferring money. The IMF report points out that the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana that provided 5 kg free ration per person per month in addition to the usual quota was critical in preventing extreme poverty levels. The paper noted that the social safety net provided by the expansion of India's food subsidy program absorbed a major part of the pandemic shock. The World Bank paper also states that small farmers have seen their income levels rise. The real incomes for farmers with the smallest land holdings have grown by 10% in annualized terms between 2013 and 2019. This has been possible through several pro-farmer initiatives of the Modi government. The Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi provides an income support of Rs 6,000 per year to all land-holding farmers. Over 1.82 lakh crore rupees has been credited to about 11.78 crore farmers in various installments. The Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, which provides a comprehensive insurance coverage, has helped farmers stabilize their income in case of crop failures. More than Rs 1 lakh crore have been transferred to farmers in the last 4 years. Through ENAM, over 1.73 crore farmers are able to sell their produce to any buyer in the country, leading to higher income levels. The last mile delivery phenomenon has led to 8.9 crore women to receive free LPG gas connections, 10.9 crore toilets to be built under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, 3.11 crore houses to be built under the PM Awas Yojana, 5.77 crore houses received tap water connection under Jal Jeevan Mission, 10 crore poor families to get medical insurance cover worth Rs 5 lakhs under Ayushman Bharat. By providing a safety net to the poor and ensuring targeted last mile delivery of welfare schemes, the Modi government has raised the standard of living for millions of Indians. For generations, Indian politicians had spoken about eradicating poverty with slogans of Garibi Hatao. But Garibi Hatao seems to be finally happening under Prime Minister Narendra Modi.